Hello, my friends. Glad to be back. Today is 19th of January. Now it's 12 o'clock, almost 12 o'clock, middle of the day by Moscow time. I'm Levan Gudadze, and you are watching my channel in which I try to share with the audience latest updates on news that are making headlines in Russian media outlets and Russian language pages on different social platforms. Before I start talking about news, and there is some significant developments for sure. Before I start, I'd like to ask you, if I may, to subscribe on my channel if you are new, to push that like button, and more importantly, share information about my channel with your friends on your social platform. I mean, you can share link to my videos or to my channel. That will greatly increase my chance to reach wider audience, and we may probably all agree that there is some interest in the world about Russia, about news from Russia, so that probably, I mean, many people will be thankful to you if you let them know about my channel, which is primarily talking about Russia, news that are significant in Russia, and I am based on in Russia. So that's been said. Let's talk about news. I hope you noticed that picture is a little bit better now, because I did buy this lightning stuff. So picture probably gonna be a little bit better than it was. I hope so. And in near future, I will deal with the sound too, and I will buy some proper microphone. So yes, that's been said. Let's talk about news, man. There are some very interesting news. And first of all, I'll tell you that I mean, news of the last hour is that Wagner Group did take full control over the Klishchiivka village. This village is in close proximity to the Bakhmut city, and even head of this Wagner Group, Prigozhin himself, did make a statement about this operation that Wagnerians take yesterday night, and it seems like they've been successful, and now they are controlling this Klishchiivka village entirely. I will read for you, if I may, statement that Evgeny Prigozhin made. He is the head of this Wagner Group, private military company. So he said that, I mean, we can safely say that the settlement of Klishchiivka, which is one of the important suburbs of Bakhmut, has been completely taken under the control of Wagner PMC units, says Evgeny Prigozhin, exclusively by units of PMC Wagner. So he's articulating here that only Wagner group soldiers were active in this operation, and they did take control over this settlement exclusively. Klishchiivka is free. Fierce fighting is still going on around Klishchiivka. The enemy clings to every meter of the earth. Contrary to various opinions that armed forces of Ukraine are fleeing from Artyomovsk without order, this is not so. The armed So he's saying that Ukrainian side forces that are still loyal to Zelensky's regime are giving a good fight for every inch of the land. But Prigozhin is sure that Artyomovsk will be taken under Russian control soon. So this is basically first information that I like to talk about today. I'll show you on a map where this Klishchiivka is. I did post it on my Telegram channel. And yes, I'll encourage you to subscribe to my Telegram channel, as you see, and link you will find in the description. I mean, as you see here, I mean, I do post news every day here, news and video that I cannot show on the YouTube. There's many updates, so you may find it interesting. And this is the map that I was talking about. This is Kleshcheevka here, and that's Bakhmut. And as you see, Russian side now are controlling 3 directions around Bakhmut city, and one may say that Bakhmut now is in operative encirclement, because this only way, western way, that Ukrainian forces still have to move in and out of Bakhmut is under Russian fire control. So basically Bakhmut now is in operational encirclement, and in next few weeks we will probably see that Russian side will take full control over the Bakhmut too. But interesting developments are happening in the direction of Seversk too, and it's quite possible that before Bakhmut, Russian side will take control over the Seversk, because that city is under operational encirclement too right now. And there are some information that is circulating in Telegram channels that Zaluzhny, head of general staff of Ukrainian armed forces, now asking Zelensky permission to withdraw his troops, not just from Bakhmut, but from Seversk too, because he's a military person and he does understands that being in operational encirclement does not give a chance to defending side to do much, really. And I think we are clearly seeing now a situation when armed forces that are still loyal to Zelensky are now experiencing problems with manpower, because Western, you may read in Western media outlets that Ukraine has very, big possibilities, huge possibilities to mobilize manpower, but that's not true, really, because as we know, there is different information about it, but up to 15 million people did left Ukraine since special military operation began. Some say even more than that. So in these 15 million people, basically huge margin will be men that are in age of being in military age. So these ones cannot be mobilized. Then many hundreds and hundreds of thousands of men, military age men in Ukraine, are working in sectors of economy that are has strategic importance, and they cannot be mobilized too. Hundreds and hundreds of thousands of men in Ukraine are just trying to hide from mobilization, and we are seeing on Telegram channels, I mean, every day, I mean, many videos how Ukrainian militaries are trying to catch people on the streets, in the markets, that's just anywhere they can, to mobilize them, you know. So hundreds and hundreds and thousands of people are hiding from mobilization, and Ukrainian army itself is now almost completely destroyed. They may have like 150,000 soldiers that are still able to do some more or less organized fight, and that's it. And if you take front line, it's obvious that this is not going to be enough. So that's why, in my opinion, Zaluzhny is asking, demanding from Zelensky permission to withdraw forces from Seversk and Artyomovsk, because only so many brigades Ukrainian armed forces can lose, you know. So it looks like Zaluzhny is afraid that if Russians will destroy all those brigades that are now located around Seversk and Bakhmut, then there will be nothing left to continue fight. Only the so-called local armed groups that are poorly trained and poorly equipped, you know, they are calling it territorial defense forces. I mean, they are just civilians who took arms. They are not really the military force that can do any proper fight, really. So that's development. I hope you find this video interesting. I will definitely make one more video today, and I will talk in that video about some other news that are making headlines in Russian media outlets and Russian language pages on social network. But for this video, I mean, probably this is it, man. Breaking news is that Russian forces did took full control over the Klishchiivka, which means that Bakhmut now is definitely is in operational encirclement. So yeah, that's quite great. I mean, big development, and great news for Russian side. This is it for now. Have a nice day. Take care, and see you soon.